What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, and it's been quite some time since we've had a video on the channel, and this is kind of going to be a lot of stuff thrown your way in this video. I know we had just recently the rambling video, and that was a little bit different than what we have right now, but what I want to do in this video is a couple of things. And like I said last time, if you'd like to tab out, please feel free to do so. We're just going to have this same scene right here and me talking, nothing too special going on here. I'll even leave it again so there's no music in the background in case you just like to throw your own music or play a game, whatever you're doing, so I don't disrupt what you're doing. But I could still give you the things that are going on. And there's one very important topic that I'm going to get to in this video, and it's something that's been asked so many times. And I will be completely transparent in saying that I've just been avoiding, not just been avoiding, I've had a reason to avoid addressing this. But a lot of you guys have wondered why I didn't cast Nationals, or have been asking me if I'm going to be casting Worlds. Why did Aaron's tweet, Cybertron's tweet, in case you don't know, Cybertron's tweet said that I wouldn't be coming back to Pokemon casting, and I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But first I want to talk about what I feel is more important to me, which is this channel. So if you guys don't know, my future, so the Shady Lady's sister got married last weekend, and we had a very busy week leading up to it. We had the rehearsal on Friday, the wedding on Saturday, and then we went away upstate. And originally I was going to vlog upstate. I forgot my memory card. I was really upset, and I don't want to revisit those negative feelings, but had a really good time just spending time away with the family. We have no technology up there. I should say we have no internet. We have no internet, and we just have nothing. So really couldn't do much. Wouldn't have been able to upload anyway. Had I recorded anything, would have waited, or we'd have had to drive into town like 30-40 minutes to upload anything. But so we haven't had any videos. This here is to let you guys know that videos are coming back in the fullest of force. And I'm really excited, not just videos coming back too, streaming's coming back. So you guys know that Aeon has opened up, and things are going pretty well. There's definitely some bumps and some things that we're trying to iron out, mainly internally, but the store is holding its own, which is really, really awesome. And once again, I completely understand that Aeon never would have happened without you guys. So thank you so much for even making that possible. If you don't know what Aeon is, it's my gaming store. Follow me on Twitter. I tweet about it a lot. Or follow Aeon Gaming LLC at Twitter. So that's going well enough to where I don't have to be in the store. My partner, so if you guys saw the video, my partner Michael, aka Face, I'm gonna call him Face always. Face, he's the store manager. Basically, that's his half of the business. His 50% was essentially running the store. That's totally up to him. I'm going to be there like 2 days a week, but I'm going to be there only 2 days a week, which means we can start streaming again. So this Monday at 12 Eastern, so noon Eastern. I know it's a little early for you West Coast kids, but we're going to be starting, well, not starting, we're going to be continuing Kingdom Hearts 2. And Monday through Friday, we're going to stream, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we are going to stream 12 to 3. Wednesday's going to be my day off from everything. I think that's very important. Whether it's to do family stuff, to relax, I don't care, to go on a Pokemon Go adventure, whatever. Wednesday, we will have nothing. We have no videos and no streams. I encourage you guys to also take a break from technology 1 day a week, or at least in maybe the amount that you already indulge in it. I love that you guys indulge in technology. I mean, I wouldn't have a job if you didn't. So just a little, do whatever you want. I can't tell you how to live your life. But Wednesday, we'll have nothing. But Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, from 12 to 3, we will be streaming Kingdom Hearts 2. We're going to be picking up right where we left off. I still have the VODs. By the way, my beard is extra fluffy because I haven't trimmed it. I was gone all week and I forgot my charger for my beard trimmer, so I'm extra fluffy right now. I might keep it though. I kind of like the way it looks. My hair looks extra fluffy though, which is really, I can't decide if I like it or not. I should put a little more gel in it. But tangent aside, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Kingdom Hearts streams. Come on out. Twitch.tv/ShadyPenguinn. Links in the description. The slash is probably this way. I don't know which way the slash is. Some way we have a slash. But that's going to be coming back. Videos are going to come back full force. Theta is going to be uploaded tomorrow. So we'll get back on our regular schedule. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for Pokemon Theta. We may, potentially, depending on how this evening goes, blind battles will be coming back. Now, either they're going to come back tomorrow or they're going to come back next Sunday. But it's going to be a basic blind battles. Maybe Nips and I will both wear wigs. But we don't have any costumes, any new costumes for us to wear. So we're going to need your help and support on that. And I'll start dishing out a little more cash if we can find some nice costumes. But videos are coming back full force. I played a lot of Pokemon trading card game while I was upstate. I just bought some starter decks and some packs and made a couple fun decks for the Shady Lady and I to play with. And it really got me excited to play TCG. So expect TCG content on the channel actually really soon. I was actually going to make this update video where it's just me opening TCG packs, like on the TCGO. Decided against it, just wanted to kind of look into the webcam and get real with you guys, considering some of the topics we're going to talk about. So thank you for understanding while I've been gone. I needed a little break. I am so refreshed, and it feels so good to be sitting in this chair again in this office with this headset on. I really, really, really missed you guys, and I'm so pumped to be streaming again starting on Monday. You have no idea. I know it's a weird time, but it has to be early because Mondays is one of the days I go to Aeon. So I like to be at Aeon around 4. So if I end the stream at 3, I can head over there and be there by 4. Which is perfect. That's why I figure Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, streaming from 12 to 3. I'll record early in the morning, and that's just how we'll do it for a little while. My wedding's coming up. My wedding's coming up in 2 months. 2 months and 15 days. 2 months and 15 days about, something or like that. And 30 days has September, April, June. I can't do that math right now. But really soon, I'll be getting married. And we'll let you guys know right now. After Shady Lady and I have been married for a little bit, we will most likely be launching a channel. And I know ShadyPenguinn has too many channels, but I've only basically been doing the one. Shady Life obviously been anything. Shady Gaming is just for stream dumps, and we haven't uploaded there in a long time because we haven't streamed. But we are going to be opening up a channel, and it's going to be really, really fun. And it's going to be a way for you guys to I don't want to say be a part of our marriage, because no one's going to be a part of our marriage besides me and the Shady Lady, but we'll have a couple of really special series on there, and I think it'll be super enjoyable. I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek of what we're planning, and it'll be a lot of fun. But with that out of the way, we have the channel, we have the content coming back. We don't have any other consistent series right now besides Theta. So, and Fire Emblem coming back as well. Of course, the Fire Emblem. Oh my gosh, I missed that game so much. So Fire Emblem's gonna come back. It'll be like, remember, Fire Emblem will stick to the rule of 3. If it's not uploaded on day 1, 2, it'll be uploaded on 3, etc. That'll probably start on Monday though. Fire Emblem will probably be Monday. I'm not saying we're doing 2 videos a day coming your way. 1 to 3 will probably be what ends up happening. Shady Lady and I have a bunch of Loot Crate and Metronome battles to record as well to catch up on that. And we also want to bring Wi-Fi battles back to the channel, because while I was away, I was building a lot of teams. There was this like team builder app on my phone. Not that you can like send them to your game or anything, but just like you can just, theoretically build teams, and they have all the moves and stuff in there for you. And I just built a bunch of them, and I'm like, yo, I want to start battling before Sun and Moon comes out. But now Pokemon Go's here. It's taking up a lot of time. But we're going to have some Wi-Fi battles on the channel real soon. I'm really excited for that, actually, because I've gotten the itch to battle again. Maybe we'll have a Wi-Fi stream. Maybe that'll cure the itch, though, so maybe we shouldn't do that, and I should just go for battles to bring content to you guys that you love. So, channel's out of the way, stream's out of the way. Let's get to the question that everyone's been wondering about. So, I need to lead off this part of the video with one huge thank you to the Pokemon Company, specifically I always do this, TPCI. The people that I got to work with during my time with the Pokemon Company, while they contracted me to do some castings and then hosting Worlds last year, I had not a single instance of uncomfortableness, of remorse, of anything. It was always a good time. I mean, I can sit here and try to name everyone. In fact, I will. Amy, Elvin, JC, Dave, Chris, huge thank you to Chris Brown. Oh my gosh, Scott the man, Kyle, and Dylan, just all incredible people that I got to meet. And if I'm missing anyone, I'm really sorry, but all incredible people I've gotten to meet thanks to the Pokemon Company flying me out to different events and hosting them and doing Pokemon Day for Twitch. So many really, really incredible things that at the end of the day, and this is very important for this next part of the conversation, that I owe to you guys, the Shady people. Pokemon Company never would have found me, never would have picked me up if it wasn't for you guys. And you guys are number one. And this explanation that's about to come up might go over your head a little bit, but just open your ears and maybe it'll make sense. So I did my first casting job for the Pokemon Company in Nationals 2015, I believe. I didn't do any regionals. I went straight to Nationals. And it was incredible success. That's where I actually got to hang out with Justin Flynn a lot. And there's other people that I've gotten to meet through the Pokemon Company that don't work at the Pokemon Company. The names that I've mentioned were just people that work there. But I mean, working with Justin Flynn at Nationals and Worlds last year, still praying for you, man. Jay Witz, getting to work with Jay Witz, Dwee, and Evan, all the TCG guys. Oh my gosh, there's just so many. Kenny, getting to meet you this circuit at the 2 regionals was so awesome. There's so many people. I know I'm forgetting names, and it stinks. I feel like I'm being forgetting. And getting to work with Ray Rizzo, Stingray Rizzo. There's just been so many good times, whether it's VG, TCG, whatever, cubing Kyle's Cube till like 3 or 4 in the morning, getting my butt kicked by the TCG guys. There's been a lot of good times, and all good things have to come to an end for one way or another. So as I was saying, I did my first casting for Pokemon Nationals in 2015. I did my first casting for Pokemon at Pokemon Nationals 2015. I had gotten contacted by Chris Brown prior to that, and he said, "Hey, we like what you do. Just do more VGC. We can scoop you up." Scooped me up. It was great. And that was in 2015. So I had been doing YouTube since 2013. I had been uploading, I believe, yes, 2013. Late 2013, early 2014 is when I started taking it really seriously. So it picked me up. I got to do a full circuit technically. The only thing I didn't do was Nationals of this year. So I went Nationals 2015 and then did a couple of regionals. Really, really good times. But if you guys don't know, what ended up happening is, what happened was there was an event at E3 for Pokemon Go. And if you guys missed it, there was some really awesome people on there, whether they worked for the Pokemon Company, whether they were the creators of Pokemon Go themselves. We had Jaywitz, you had Cybertron, and some really cool stuff going on. They did an interview, they explained the game, etc., etc. Now, I was actually asked to do that session. But what ended up happening was the Pokemon Company contacted me and they said, "Hey, in order for you to do this, you need to remove Pokemon Vega from your channel because it's a fan-made game, and just for legal reasons, we can't look like we promote that kind of stuff." And this is where I need you guys to remember, I have no bitter feelings towards the Pokemon Company, and I truly mean that. And I would love to work with them again at some point. I would. I understand that they can't imply that they promote fan-made games or ROM hacks or anything of that nature because it's not their IP. It's not officially made by them. So I understand that they can't do that. I don't fully understand it. Like I wish they could, but I understand that there are legal issues that companies have to deal with that I will never understand. So I just accept it is what I should say. I accept that they cannot endorse it. So at this time, Vega was finishing up. We were really close to the end. I'm like, dude, we have like 3 episodes left to the finale. And then it ended up being that like the conversation took a few days. Vega finished up and I was like, all right, you know what? I can explain to the Shady people that I needed to remove this series. They gotten to watch it. I was going to give you guys like 72 hours to like download all the videos, and I was going to give you a tutorial on how to download videos from YouTube in case you don't have YouTube Red, etc., etc., in case you ever wanted to watch that series again. And I was going to do it. And I think that would have been okay. I would have removed like 37 videos, I believe it was. And I would have had them on my computer. I would have saved them forever. You guys could have downloaded them forever and it would have been fine. Unfortunately, what ended up happening was we started Theta. We started another not official game. And essentially, right before the signing, they said, hey, you'd have to remove Theta and any other, and this is what killed me, any other unofficial games. And to my knowledge, that could have included randomizers, could have included Egglock, could have included, but they were very much focused on, non-IP. So I was like, well, I can't do that. I basically just said that I couldn't bring, it would have been over like 200, 300 videos. And one of my first playthroughs ever was Dark Rising. And even though it was only 7 episodes or however many it was, I can't delete that. I mean, my Dark Rising LP is essentially a meme in one of my favorite friend groups. So I could never remove that from the internet. So I just had to tell them I couldn't do it, and they were like, dude, well, I was dealing specifically with one person, and the individual had just said, I completely understand where you're coming from. I just explained to him that it wouldn't be fair to you guys. I don't think it'd be fair for me to sell out and delete 300 videos. Even just deleting Vega may have been somewhat of a sellout. But it's something that I think I would have done. And I want to explain why. It's because I really love casting for Pokemon. I really did. It was probably like the Pokemon trips are stories that I'll talk to my children about, and probably to my grandkids if Pokemon's still around then, which it probably will be. And like I said, I hold no bad feelings towards Pokemon Company. I genuinely do mean that. I love everyone I got to work with. And like I said, maybe the channel will go to a point where I'm never doing fan-made games because the main series game is just so darn good. And I could just make so much content off of it. And then removing those videos really wouldn't matter if I can archive them, or maybe they'd let me unlist them, or I don't know, we could do some negotiation. But to be completely blunt with you guys, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it will. And I've kind of accepted that. I've accepted that, you know, I can't expect to have my cake and eat it too. And I couldn't. The problem was that if I were to agree to delete anything, that was the problem. I was okay with deleting Vega, but then I started a new series, the Shady Lock, that you guys love. You guys love it. I love the Shady Lock. And then I would have to stop that and delete all the videos. And I couldn't do it because to rob you guys of the content that I've done since the beginning of this channel just would have been wrong. It would have been 100% wrong. And I don't regret my decision at all. I reached out to another content creator. Actually, I reached out to Shofu, and he kind of just, forgive me for name dropping, he kind of just said, dude, I think you did the right thing. And I needed that in that moment because I was really down and really bummed. And I appreciate that, dude. So yes, that is basically why and the other thing is that I didn't cast nationals because I had my like I said, I had the wedding that I was going to. I wasn't going to nationals no matter what, but I avoided addressing it because it was no longer just that. It was, oh, by the way, I wasn't even invited. I wasn't technically invited to nationals, so that's why I wasn't casting it. So no, I will not be at Worlds this year. I don't know who will be. They make those announcements, and I'm not stepping on those toes. That's for sure. And it's been a wild year. It's been an awesome, awesome ride, and it stinks that it had to end, but all good things come to an end, and this was probably a great thing that came to an end. But like I said in the beginning of this video, I owe you guys a lot, and you're the reason why the Pokemon Company found me in the first place. So I don't think that I could have brought myself to delete hundreds of videos and then to stop making that content. That's even the worst part. Like, I can kind of like, I can talk myself to be like, all right, dude, it's okay, because most people have seen them already, and you can tell them to download them and they can watch them whenever they want. But then to say that, to restrict the content on my channel when I'm not, if it came to a point where like the Pokemon Company or anyone, if I was ever doing anything and they said you're breaking the law, like of course I'm gonna stop. That's the law. Like I'm a guy that's not gonna break the law, but I'm not doing anything illegal. Dozens, hundreds of other people upload the kind of videos that I upload, so I know that I'm not doing anything wrong. And that's not always the best guideline, but I know that it's not wrong. I know that I'm not breaking the law. So I just couldn't stop Shady Locks. I couldn't stop fan games for the sake of working with the Pokemon Company as much as I love it, because as much as I love it, I love you guys more. And I genuinely mean that. And I have been avoiding this. I've been putting it off because I wanted to wait till after Nationals. That was the reason why I didn't want to talk about it until I didn't want to give any negative spin on Nationals. I didn't want to give any like a negative exposure to the event. Luckily everything went great. The casters were awesome there. Aaron and Ray killed it. Weatherman, Cyber. Oh my gosh. Aaron, Weatherman, Zeng here. And it's just awesome. So I encourage you guys, support the streams as they continue to grow. The set of Nationals this year looks ridiculous, and I'm sure that means they're going to put more effort into the streams as well, not just the sets that they're streaming from. With that being said, though, I could ramble on about this for forever, and I'm not going to. I just want to say once again, thank you guys so much. Thank you to the Pokemon Company and everyone I mentioned and everyone I didn't mention, anyone that I ever got to meet because of that work that you guys brought me out and paid me for. I'm eternally grateful, no matter how the ride had to end. Like, even though it felt like you felt like you were midway through a roller coaster and you were watching the climb of this next drop that's going to lead into a loop, and then halfway up there it just stops, and it just stopped. But we're gonna have videos in the channel. I'm not going anywhere. As far as YouTube and Twitch and Aeon, so I'll be here. I love you so much. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.